Couldn't get that last one. Hey guys, Patrick R with TFB TV. So I've got a very special gun out at the range. We've seen every MHS submission from all of the other contenders, with the exception of Glock, but I expect that's going to be a 17 and 19M with a thumb safety. The one that's really been making people wonder what the heck it was the FN submission. And guess what? I've got an FN here with me today, but it's not the MHS submission. This is the FN 509. This one is a 9mm, 4-inch barrel, 17 round capacity, polymer frame striker fired handgun, and it's an evolution of what the MHS submission was. Now, taking a close look at it, the action is basically the FNS with a whole lot of really tiny tweaks to it to make it the best action they could possibly do. Now, I've talked to somebody who was instrumental in developing this gun. I've talked to a couple of people, and they say that it is bar none their favorite handgun, and I'm really excited to get out on the range with it. So just kind of an overview of the gun. It's got a M&P style kind of a swing lever takedown, ambidextrous slide release, ambidextrous magazine release. As I said, it's got the FNS striker fired action in there. Now the grip, they really did something different here, and they took the kind of pyramids that FN's known for and people don't quite like on the FNS, and they put them on the sides where somebody's not really going to grip the gun too hard. And then on the front and back straps, they use a more understated texture that really is quite grippy without being uncomfortable. And I'm really quite a fan of how this feels in the hand. It's not that much bigger than, say, a Glock 19 grip length-wise, and I'm still able to conceal it in a t-shirt with an outside the waistband holster, provided it's a good holster. Now, it's got a 4-inch barrel. Like I said, it's about Glock 19 size in that regard. And it has 3-dot sights on here with some luminescent dots. Now, they're not night sights on the one I've got, but they will be coming later. And overall, I mean, my initial impressions after kind of handling it, there are a couple of really standout features. One are these slide serrations. I think they did them right. They are by far some of the nicest slide serrations I've ever come across on a handgun. They're very grippy, but not too grippy, and it's really, really a home run on that part. I like the grip quite a lot. It feels very, very comfortable in the hand, and I've shot it a little bit, and it's very comfortable to shoot as well. It comes up on target as predictable, and I'm really excited about, you know, spending some more time at the range with it. Now, it does come with 2 back straps, one curved, which I happen to prefer, and then the flat one, which I'm told brings it closer to a Glock grip angle, but I didn't find that to be the case. Not really my thing. Like, I felt the grip was a little bit too slim, but for those of you that have extra small hands, because I don't have large hands, they're just kind of meaty, or female shooters, that might be the option to go for. But let's load it up with some of that Ventura Munitions ammo, which I want to thank them for sending that over, and get to shooting. Not a bad little gun there. Not bad. It's getting a little dirty.
While the 509 might not be the MHS competitor that we were all hoping to see, it is a glimpse at what FN had cooked up for that contract submission. The 509 was the MHS submission, and they sent it out to a bunch of law enforcement and commercial customers to see what needed to be changed to make it really shine on today's pistol market. Now, there are a couple of areas on this gun that really stand out as being outstanding. One of those is the grip. It is outstandingly comfortable, very grippy, and probably one of the best ones that's come out in a long time. I don't much care for the magazine release, though. They carried the FNS magazine release over and made some changes with some contours and such. Another area where the 509 really shines is those slide serrations. They're nothing short of outstanding, very grippy and easy to get a hold of. The full-size mag means you've got a duty-sized gun with a compact-sized slide, making it a little bit easier to pack. The trigger pull is right about 6.5, 7 pounds and pretty crisp. Takedown is quite easy. Pull the slide back, rotate the lever down, and then drop the striker, and it comes right off. Unfortunately, you do have to pull the trigger, unlike other designs in the market right now. Not that that's necessarily a big deal. Reassembly is the exact opposite and quite easy. Now, I've got to say, looking at it, you can see that there are some changes, like the locking block has changed from the FNS Compact, and some other small tweaks, and I think they did a good job.
All right, yeah, I got to put this down for a while. This thing's getting way too hot. All right, guys, that's the end of our range day with the FN 509. It's a really great little gun, I think, and I think that there's a really cool place in the market for something this size. And I imagine it's going to be about 500 to 550, maybe 650, somewhere in that range. I expected to street between $500 and $600. I don't know the MSRP currently. And if I happen to find out what it is before this airs, I'll go ahead and I'll put it down here in some text. I find the sights to be pretty good. I would like some aftermarket sights, but I understand that this is the SIG XD cut. So anything out there for the P320 currently and the XD series, whichever sight cut that is, will also fit this gun. And it's, as I understand it, purely by coincidence. Now, being a Glock shooter primarily, and that's my go-to gun, you guys know I shoot a Glock 19 a lot. I also have a Glock 17 that I shoot a lot. And those are my go-tos. But I can see the FN 509 being a go-to gun. I see a very interesting path for it because you have that full-size grip and you've got a Glock 19 size slide. So if you put a weapon light in the bottom of it, and if somebody makes a threaded barrel with a compensator, this might be the better roll-in special. And I've come to really quite like comped 9mm. They're very, very fast to shoot and a lot of fun at the range. But there you go, guys. The FN 509. You guys saw it here, and that's the launch day, right? If you're looking for one of these, head on over to ProxyBid. They might have some pop up already because I know that they were in the distribution pipeline right around April 17th. And like I said, they'll be available for purchase at the end of April, right around NRA. So if you get a chance to handle one or shoot one, I highly recommend it. I have to say, probably one of my favorite striker fired 9s to come out in a while. Anyhow, we'll see you guys later. Bye.